G's missing. 2218, we the key.
Welcome to the show. We're your hosts, and you are now in the trenches.
Okay, then. Here we go with another one. Podcast from In the Trenches. We did it. We switched it up a little bit this time. They let your boy Shake and Go Cuts host the You Did. I'm right here with CMC. Yeah. Right way. Red brother.
BreadBrova Blue, you feel?
You did. But we just gonna kick it off like this real quick. I'm gonna get right into it so y'all get to know what's going on.
Cause it do hit different.
On everything.
Gots to do it.
Ain't it, man? I'm gonna start off with you, CMC. Get the people a little bit about your upbringing, how you came about. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know a little bit about you before we get into everything.
Shit, man. I was born in the city. I was born in Detroit. Moved down to Jackson. You feel me?
Jacktown. Rep that motherfucker in.
I was right here.
Say that.
You feel me? That's
you
what I did too.
Right,
you feel me? Shit, moving out there, man. Got to maneuvering around and shit. Doing what I do, how I do it.
Now you say doing what you do, how you do it. What's that consist of, man? A youngin', growing up. How you was raised? How you coming in the city before you came to the Jack?
Nigga from the bottom, man. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like anybody else, man. Nigga from the hood, from the ghetto, in the city. However you want to look at it.
But without being too specific, you don't want everybody to know where. But you know where in the bottom of the map.
South side, man.
South side of the city.
South side of the Jack, west side of the city, but south side of the Jack.
Well, we gonna start in the city. You from the city?
Yeah.
From the city. Give us a little bit, a little background about growing up in the city of Detroit, man.
Man, I grew up anywhere else, man.
Same shit.
I ain't gonna be fake, bro.
Same
Same shit happened in the city, happened anywhere else, man. Growing up as a kid, you don't really think about certain shit. You just having fun, playing, doing whatever you doing. You don't know you broke. You don't know you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
you don't know what you do got it, what you don't got it.
So what age was you when you came to the Jack?
Shit, I moved to Jack in like 92, so I had to be like 8.
Oh, okay. So you
somewhere around there. But
I asked
even though I moved when I was 8, I was always back and forth. You feel me?
Anyway.
My mama would shoot me back up here. I'll stay here for a year or two, go back to the Jack, come back here. You feel me? I was always back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little slight something. We can get too more. We're gonna share the count. We're gonna share the line. Share the line. Give them a little bit about your background and upbringing. Where you from? Where you was born at?
Shit,
Where it started at?
Shit, for me, man, I was born in Jack, you feel me? Jacktown, 517 Southside, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I mean, shit, basically the same upbringing as bro, like, growing up in that motherfucker, that bitch like any other city, man. That Southside, that bitch get hectic, you feel me? Grew up a bad nigga, you know, shit, in the trenches, man. Southside, you know how that bitch get. You feel me?
I've been down there. Let's do that.
Basically the same upbringing as bro, but in reverse. You feel me? While he was spending his time going to Jack and coming back home, I was coming from Jack, coming to the city. You feel me? At a young age.
So that's how we ended up right here, right now in the trenches.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this shit was destined to happen anyway. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what made it easy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was growing up in Jack, but my pops was in the city. So at the same time, I'd be on some bullshit as a kid, being bad. My mama sent me up here.
Don't mean to cut you off your favorite man. Rest in peace, Pops.
Yeah, rest in peace, Pops.
Yeah,
rest in peace, Pops.
Right away.
Yeah, so I used to be back and forth from with my pops, coming back and forth from Jack to the city. You feel me? So yeah, that was about the upbringing, man. You know, I mean, as far as growing up as a kid, you feel me? Grew up in Jack. We all, you know, black young men, so we all really had the same upbringing for real. You feel me?
It'd be a little different from your parents. Like, I know your mama.
I mean, shit, my mama was getting money, man. When I was a young nigga, like, our mamas, me and bro mom, man, my mama was a hustler, you feel me? She was one of the ones, gold chains, hair and bones, the freeze in her hair and shit, you feel me? Gold rings, riding around with the bang in the car. You feel me? My mom's was one of them, all the ladies coming up back in that time was them ladies. You feel me? So, yeah, so, yeah, that was the upbringing, man. Just,
simple, typical black young little brother like.
Yeah, but it was fun though. You feel me?
Right,
so,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna divert it back to you, big bro, big little bro. So you moved to the Jack. You was about 8. Yeah. So you basically from the Jack.
Yeah.
Real talk.
But when I was young, Jackson niggas used to call me a city nigga.
Cause you was from the city.
Cause I'm from the city, you feel me? But after being there for so long,
From this,
they started telling me, you ain't from the city, nigga, you from Jackson.
Yeah.
ain't I heard it?
You hear me?
And my shit went in vice versa. You feel me?
Yeah, you ain't from the city, you from Jack.
Nah, nigga. You ain't from Jackson, you from the city, nigga.
Right.
You a city nigga,
Right.
you feel me? So it got to the point where I'm like, fuck it, I'm a city nigga. You feel me? And to keep it real, all my family is from the city, you feel me? It's like a lot on my mama's side, you feel me? So it's like, I got this connection with both cities, you know what I'm saying? So you niggas being mad at niggas cause we indulge in this city shit, you can't be mad, man. You feel me? You better get you some motherfucking city love, nigga, and stop being local, nigga. You feel me?
Move around.
Yeah, so
talk about that little motherfucker.
yeah, so I want to explain a little history for me and bro. You feel me? If you don't mind.
Go ahead. We're gonna get into all that, but go ahead. That's what you.
This is gonna break the shit down for us for right now. So
This y'all in the whole.
no, this is us growing up. So
Y'all grew up together.
This my fucking cousin, man. So
He from here, you from here.
It don't matter.
Y'all back and forth. How that work?
So before I even knew he was my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Our other cousin, Timothy. That's how I knew this nigga was my cousin.
Who is Timothy? What cousin?
That's my cousin. You feel me?
Right.
They gonna want to know this shit, so let them know what you.
I actually used to use Timothy name when I was on the run. So he was like, he my clean cousin. You feel me? I love my nigga. Shout out to Timothy and my uncle Tim. Shout out to them boys, man. But this is my first cousin. I'm literally using his name as a young nigga on the run from shit like Timothy. I ain't gonna say his last name, but you know what I'm saying?
To the birthday, to the last name,
Like all that shit.
Everything.
But before I ain't T Dirt, rest in peace T Dirt, I ain't even know he was my cousin until we was young as hell. So it's crazy how you meet your cousins. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was fucked up how I met them niggas. Like I didn't know they was we were just like friends at first until motherfuckers was like, yeah, y'all cousins. So ever since then, we've been around each other. This was the 80s, 90s, like the early days. Nigga, he was 8, 9, probably. We was little. Don't your mama got that picture of us, me, you, Twine, and Dion? How old was we in that picture?
Kids.
Where y'all took that picture? Where y'all took the picture?
Shit.
I don't even remember.
We could have been, if Dion was there, we could have been at his house or we could have been up here. I don't know. You feel me?
Type shit.
Yeah.
My cousin Dion was in that motherfucker.
So y'all was young, going back and forth to each city, and y'all intertwining.
Yeah, for sure.
Then here you go. So let me ask you. So when you came to Jackson, whole different world from the city type shit. You was going to school. How was it when you came down here coming from the city? How did the inner city of Jackson perceive you, take you in?
Hey, you know what? I remember I had this, when I first moved to Jackson, right? Back in the day, they used to have them skull caps with the old English letters on.
Yeah.
You remember what I had on mine?
Detroit?
No, I had West Side on my shit.
Oh, yeah.
My shit said West Side.
A black and white one?
Yeah, everybody in the Jack had South Side on their shit, or East Side, you know what I'm saying, depending on what side they
Because if you in the Jack and your shit say West Side, they looking at you crazy. You feel
me? But I'm from here, you feel me? So I got the West Side on my shit, they looking at me crazy. But for real though, motherfuckers, you know, motherfuckers embrace me, man. Even as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I always had. But it wasn't. My friends as a kid is the same friends I got now.
Yeah, it wasn't never like he was from. Motherfuckers didn't know where this nigga was from for real. You feel me? I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the outside motherfuckers. To them, he from the Jack. You feel me? Until they still probably don't know where a nigga from.
Shit, I ain't know where he was from. That nigga popped out of nowhere. You know, I knew y'all.
Yeah.
Right, for you, I popped up out of nowhere. Yeah.
I say, damn, ooh.
But he always been around, whether you knew it or not. You feel me?
Which I did. We can get into that too, because where you was at when I came, you was gone.
Yeah, for sure.
But so you know, everybody embraced you. They fuck with you off rip. They thought you was a little weird with that West Side Scully though, right?
And the first motherfuckers I ran across was Blue, T-Dirt. You feel me? Them was the people that I was.
Rest in peace, T-Dirt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thug in peace, T-Dirt, my dog. You feel me?
My dog.
I had an honor meeting.
They were the first people that I was around anyway. So the first, I ain't gonna lie, my first friend, I ain't say friend, but the first person, because he more than a friend, the first person that I ran across in the Jack was Lizette.
Straight up.
Me and my mama was living upstairs on Wall.
And
he was living downstairs.
I didn't even know this.
So he was the first, you know what I'm saying, kid that I had.
So he was 8, 9, 10 type.
Yeah, I was young. Yeah, about 8.
Y'all been out there.
Yeah.
Man, we used to come over to Zay's house when he stayed on Wall, man. This is just a sad part.
That's crazy to name y'all, man. We got free
day tickets, man.
Hey, we can't take a shot there, goddamn.
Yeah, I know, right? God damn.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I remember that though.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because my grandparents stayed down the street on Wall.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, so it always been a connection with us. You feel me? Pause. As far as growing up, we always knew each other. We family. You feel me?
Locked in.
No, we more than locked in. We family.
You know, getting no closer than locked in. Family, that's the same thing. But I'm gonna ask you this. So you coming up from the city, you in the Jack, you gravitate, you meet people, which is family, that's good shit. How did you start maneuvering through Jackson and doing you, what's shaping you to the person that you was becoming?
You know, as a kid, you're still trying to find yourself.
That's okay.
So, when I got with the group of niggas I got with, which is this nigga and the rest of the niggas I was with, we all found ourselves at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. And basically what I'm asking is, like y'all say, little black kids growing up, at basically the same upbringing in the ghetto.
Yeah.
GD, blood, this shit. How you get in tune with any of that?
Oh, you know my gangbang?
Yeah, talk about some of that.
Niggas, that's who we was around. Niggas, we around GDs, nigga.
GD.
I mean, first, I don't mean to cut you off.
You want to take some grip on it?
No, I'm finna go do something.
No, I want to know how that shit
started. This how it all started.
Wait a minute. Deuce here. Nigga.
Oh,
so this how it all started as far as gang banging and wanting to be a gang banger. Watching South Central, man.
We was Deuce, nigga.
Man.
We was serious. You said South Soul, nigga.
We was serious about, and we had the black rags. If we could have did it, we would have put
the teardrop on our shit.
You hear me? The heart, the black heart on our shit. But as growing up, you feel me, and being, used to be like we Deuce for real on some real shit. We really used to be on that. So, but it was niggas, the older niggas was really gang banging, but South Side, East Side, you feel me? They running through with this shit. I seen niggas running through with chains and bats, and I'm talking about fucking each other up for real on some real gladiator type shit. You feel me? Like it used to be on some real man. When I was young, and I used to be like ran through on my bike. I had my radio strapped to my bike like young niggas shit. You feel me?
Did you have the mags on the bike with the pads?
Man, Probably not. It don't matter.
You wasn't doing nothing on your
bike.
bike. You ain't had that on the motherfucker.
But no, nigga, I was on this one. Mountain bikes was at its superior, nigga. With the shocks on it. Remember the mountain bike with the shocks on the front? Man, that's what I had, man. So I take the radio on that bitch. You know, you gotta put the little card in there so it sound like your shit sound like a motor. You feel me? But
in the wheel.
I bring Chevy to the studio, right? Scummy D, he on some hoe shit. You feel me? He on some hoe shit.
Come on with it.
He bring the hoes to the studio. We in the studio. I forgot what song we was making. I don't know if it was. I forgot what the song was.
Cause it wasn't hot, folks. Y'all was
no, matter of fact, this song was hot.
What was it?
This song was hot, man.
Nigga, this shit was like 20-something years
I remember
ago.
that we be getting though.
No, it ain't.
But that's hot.
That's hot. Okay, cool.
Fuck you.
So we making the song and shit, and it's me, Craig, and Scummy on the song. I know the nigga Jay. What's the studio we was going to? Loonside. Shout out Loonside, who produced all the Southside nigga records.
No, real shit. That's when Chevy got out and
Chevy was out. He was at the studio with me.
Okay.
So Scummy started being on some fool shit. Like he started like putting out all these ones and shit and acting crazy. So Crack he peeped it. He like, yeah.
He like showing off in front of the little dope.
He's showing off in front of the dope fingers.
I was there.
Yeah,
that was the first time he took me to the studio where he was at doing what he was doing.
That ain't when you became BreadBrova though.
Yeah.
Not yet, not quite.
Okay.
I was just a spectator.
Yeah. So Crack like, he in the session. So we all done laid our verses down and shit, but now we just popping our Scummy ain't letting Crack do his verse. He talking in the middle of Crack verse. Cause the mic like right there, you gotta be quiet. You feel me? So he on some bullshit. Crack in the session. Boom. Oh, just Crack paying for the session. You feel me? Boom. We leave. I don't talk to Crack for a minute. So in the meantime, I'm hustling. I'm calling him. I'm living my life. You feel me? So I finally get an answer. Crack. I'm like, damn, what's up, bro? He like, nah, man, fuck that nigga Scummy, man. He was on some bullshit that night, man. I say, well, shit, man. I got bro. Did he tell Scummy that on some gangster shit? No, he just cut him off. He just cut him off, period. He didn't even fuck with him no more. After that night, he ain't fuck with him no more. Say nothing to him.
To this day.
To this day.
Nah, y'all gotta understand, man. It's Crack. You know, it's some real nigga shit. To tell a nigga what's up when he done fucked you over in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, you know, BreadBrovaz, nigga treated the nigga like a brother, man, the nigga Scummy. So when he was looking at me crazy, it's like I was doing my verse and the little chicks was over to the side and shit, you know, I'm in my zone and shit, you know, I'm in my mode. And then I glanced to the side, cause he keep talking and shit, I keep hearing shit in my verse and shit, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Well, I glanced to the side and he grim at me. He like evil, mean mug, grim stare. And I'm like, damn, this is quick though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rapping while all this shit going on. It's quick and I seen it. And as I'm looking at him, I glanced down and he got on the shoes I bought him. You feel me? So it's like, for the type of dude I was to him, you know, the money he flashing in front of the hoes, I had a platform for him to get that money, you know, so it was more offensive for what I was to him. Like if it was somebody else and they grimming me, nigga, I'm gonna grim you back and we gonna keep rolling, ain't nothing, nigga, you probably had a demon in you from the blunt or something. But other than that, nah, nigga, so like down there, just the podcast, in the trenches, you witnessing Chevy in blue, Shake and Go Cuts, that's the host. You know what I'm saying? I'm BreadBrova Crack. I wouldn't formally introduce. I'm the third group member or whatever. But when it comes to the Scummy shit, man, it is what it is, man. The reason I ain't talk to him is because I know me, man. You know, when I get to checking the nigga and telling him what he did and how he was wrong and shit, I'm going to feel away when he start denying the shit, when I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. We got Chevy. When we got Chevy, man, there wasn't no looking back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful replacement, because it's all about the talent. I ain't saying Scummy wasn't talented. I'm saying Chevy was more talented. You know what I'm saying? So I could elaborate a lot more. You know, it's a lot more I could put in there, but I ain't trying to really disrupt the move of the show or whatever. As far as where I grew up, nigga, I grew up born and raised Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I grew most of my life in Highland Park, man, 4th and 3rd. So everybody on my block know what it is, you know what I'm saying? I was the last motherfucker off the porch and shit, but highly respected because I had to fight my way up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker thought it was sweet, had to show them it wasn't. So by the time I got the jack, man, fucked over Blue, man, you know what I'm saying? Blue was Scummy. You know, Scummy felt the way. I put Blue in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? He felt the way. Oh, man, I don't really need nobody else, but you know what I'm saying? I seen something in Blue because he was out there getting money. He was a young nigga, and he was out there getting money, and he meant it. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't out there for play. There was no time for play. You know what I'm saying? So for me to see that in a young guy so young, it motivated me to just shit, nigga, come shit, bro. This is what I'm doing, you know, fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? So he seen what I was doing, he respected it, so he came on through. And the Scummy story happened. The Scummy went his way wherever the fuck he went, and here comes Chevy Monte Carlo CMC, you know what I'm saying? Something special. So I like to clip it in and put it in, man. I'm gonna go on the rest of the show, man. It's like the BreadBROVAZ interview, man. Shout out to Shake and Go Cuts for making it happen, man. Shout out to my cousin Kyle locked up, man. Pooh Dog, my nigga. Shout out, man. I love you, nigga. So he be out soon, and we gonna get to this business, man. All right, back to the show, man. Thanks for listening.
Say that. You hear me? So he like, man, fuck that nigga. He was on some bullshit, and truthfully, I'm riding with crack at this time because we in the streets with each other. You feel me? And we really in the streets. And I'm like, shit, fuck that nigga for real. You feel me? If he disrespected you, and if you felt like he disrespected you I was a young kid standing on grown man principles. So if you felt like he disrespected you, bro, fuck that nigga. Because he disrespected you, and I kind of felt that shit too, my nigga. He was on some bullshit, you right? Because he was.
I ain't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, he know what was going on.
Goddamn circus.
Chevy become a BreadBROVA. I tell crack about Chevy, whoopty whoop bop bam. That's how I come together. I tell Chevy, man, you in, man. You a BreadBROVA, nigga. We finna. So our first song we do, we in my apartment in the projects in the 1 bedroom. You feel me? We in that bitch, and it was, what was it?
The trenches in 1 bedroom.
It's off in the club.
Off in the club,
The
my
trenches.
niggas boss. And crack play that and shit.
I know that one.
Fuck with us, you get touched. I'm the home of the play. That's what niggas can't kill it, he said I pray. Jump in the back and watch you niggas flee. Coming for me. Young nigga 18 in the streets is in me. Got my whips on my block and I'm toting the city. Wait to come on day, getting church estates. Hooked up with BreadBROVAZ, now a nigga push it. Got the bread 36, you gon' split. Y'all ain't even chasing what I'm about. AK bullets go swift.
That was my first verse. As a
BreadBROVA, that was his first verse.
No disrespect, but y'all was little niggas talking like.
We was 18.
We was little
Man,
niggas.
y'all was little niggas talking
I had a
like.
baby, nigga. I was a grown man.
We was little niggas doing that.
What you talking about? Nigga, I was a grown man. I had a crib and a baby, nigga, in the oven, nigga. Nigga, my niggas boss. Fuck with us, you get touched. I know some fake ass niggas that be talking too much. We clutching them up. Ain't no fear in us. I'm in the chest, rapidly. Them bullets got accuracy. Don't act with me, my casualties. The stack of G's, the paper chase on me. Make up on me, gotta stay on me, cause I stay on me. The big face might keep me alive, and I'm yelling at to the day that I die. And I put that on like, oh, strike. I know wrong strike. I sleep some K's tonight, and I'm coming to take your life. Young Blue, a little trigger molester. Gon' touch my niggas. All bitches. Before we eat the Lexus. For real.
He's going crazy.
We was young niggas, man, really doing that shit we talking about.
And we
For
in
real.
the trenches, right?
We in the trenches.
Can we get a shout out to Detroit?
Shout out to the city, man. Because this was before the time. This was before I was rapping. I was in
Hit
the
that
city.
bitch once. That nigga, he put on.
So we ain't even got to there yet, though. But that all that shit was through that time,
That's why I was trying to get these
But
parts
we was
too,
on
nigga.
Cheddar Boys, we was on Street Lords, we was on Rock Bottom,
Say that.
we was on all that shit. Into Will later on, but first I got introduced to Rock Bottom, Cheddar Boys, Street Lords. You feel me?
We had a few on the same show, right? Anybody from that?
Yeah, Big Hurt, you feel me? Cheddar Boy Malik, shout out all the niggas, man. You feel me? Ain't talking about nothing about it. That's what it is, you feel me?
They really,
But-
they really in the trenches, y'all. They ain't have me to host it. They trying to take over and be their own host. This, that.
All right, Big Tigger.
No, On some real shit, y'all.
Pause. That's our last time.
He paused. He paused on the
I'ma
big
take
thing.
his chain.
Like that,
I'ma take his chain.
No, you take my chain.
Cut the
It's
camera.
crazy. You take my chain. It's crazy.
Man, listen.
Hey, grab the strap.
No,
Man, listen, I done wore this bread.
Hey, they got that big bitch.
I done wore this
Nah, I'm
bread
on
brother
probation. I'm on
chain in the
probation.
deepest of the
No
slums.
gun.
Ain't nobody gonna take my chain.
Oh, no, that was a joke. You ain't never
If
gonna
I ain't
take
got
no
no
bread
money, I
on the
got some
chain,
niggas.
Can I
I
say
got
this?
some
Say
niggas
that to
got it
the
on
world.
them
To the
around.
world. To the world.
If that was a cross or something, that'd be different.
Yeah, you ain't taking no bread for the
Cross,
cross.
nigga. Jesus.
Right,
love
that's what
you.
I'm saying. That type
But,
of shit too.
Fuck you mean? Nah, that means so.
So-
Y'all stand on that. That's
So
what we
bread
talking about.
brothers.
So on that note,
So I tell Chevy, I tell Crack,
on that note, did I disrespect Rob? That don't nobody had to know what went down. Did I disrespect
Man, we
Rob?
talking about that.
We ain't talking about
You
it.
kind of
It's a
did
yes or
though.
no.
You kind of did though.
What?
Because you supposed to warn him at least. You supposed to give him at
And he
least.
said that. He said at least warning.
Yeah, you supposed to at
He
least
did
give
say
him a
that.
warning.
He didn't say that.
You supposed to at least give him a warning.
He
Well,
said
y'all
that.
serious than a
Yeah, you
motherfucker.
supposed to give him a warning as a man.
That
You
was
supposed to give him a warning.
You saw what's going
No,
on.
nigga, fuck
Yes,
that.
nigga.
Tell me, hey, fuck.
You saw what's
Hey, man,
watch your mouth.
No, nigga, cause no, nigga. Well, let's get it back to the subject.
Alright, man.
Cause you talking about shit that ain't got nothing to do with no what.
In a switchblade, smiling in my face, but I know they really bitch made. Okay, cause I'm hard to the bone. Boot the wood off your hinges, make you dart to the phone, gun bustin'. When the pussy haters toe touching, I ain't gotta say nothing, but I keep the girl blushing. I'm a bread brother, and it's never gon' change. Spilling Remy in the coupe, I know my lever gon' stain. We bagging it.
We wasting battery time, man.
We ain't waiting. We got good battery.
So listen.
Electricity. Come on, folks.
So listen, people, I'm trying to explain this shit.
Hey, look, we got.
I'm trying to explain this shit, killer. You not being the right.
We should have had Dirty Rob on set.
You're not being the right host right now.
T-Dirt coming from the jack, packing sacks back to back. Where with my money stacked one day. Bread brothers gon' control the hood, understood. Bread brothers, we gon' make it to the top. By all means, get green, roll, swizzle sweets at the studio. Just to pass time, we get high. Make beats and music, got that beam for you mutt niggas. Crank hard to feed my wife. Try to live, get by in the light, dark time. Build a street, find me. 2 for what, fat chrome on my hip. Never more 5 stones, gotta get the fast flip, simply. Might be the end of my life, so I sell tripe, 6-inch knife in my sock. Never been scared to pop that 9, 4.5 in the pen, back out to shine again. Yes.
So I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
this.
man, stop playing, man.
So how
we
we-
more professional, man.
So, boom, Brett,
No,
how we did it.
Folks,
Chevy.
folks got me hosting, but he still hosting his damn self. Fuck
Because
you
you not.
Nigga,
you not-
answer the question
I'm
like I
answering. I'm trying to do it, but you're not letting me.
Listen, bro.
Pause.
You, that's your last time saying pause on phone and grade.
So listen, man. Boom.
By the name of Big Scoop, see me swerving through the hood, rolling up a fat dude. Chop in my lap, stay thumping, yeah. And all my killer spots be pumping, yeah. What you said, little daddy, talking that yip yap. Click clack with the Mac and make it don't spit splat. Underdig me, snitches in your hood try to pig me. Knowing that I'm pulling them more dollars than them. And every time I cop, I never hollers at them. See me rolling by, stunting, popping collars at them.
But we was fake. I don't like crack. You gotta cut some of this shit out. He know when I'm talking to camera, I'm dead
serious.
But no, time out. There's
no time out. Let's keep it this shit going.
Time in then.
Good bloopers, crack.
What's up, man? It's T-Dirt, man. One of my fucking Jacktown legends, bitch. We back at you whole ass niggas again, man. Southside till we die, man. Get with us, man. You know you wanna get on this label, bitch. Bread Brothers, man.
I'm a BREAD, BROVAZ. If you wanna see me, then I be in the D. Or should I say 3 on 3?